Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in.
Welcome back to another episode. You know, a lot of people don't actually do like the welcome back thing. They just sort of jump in.
I know.
And I don't know if I like that.
Really, I like it. Because I feel like I'm just like with them. Like you're just like, oh, I just like dropped into a conversation. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I feel like we kind of do the welcome back. We're like 30% welcome back. We're like 70-30. 70% just jumping in, 30% welcome back. So like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know,
what I
dude.
didn't tell you last time? Last time we recorded, you froze for like 15 minutes on my screen.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
You were completely frozen for like 15 minutes. Yeah.
And you were just vibing with like
I was just vibing.
The sound of
I was
my
just
voice?
sort of like I was like I knew what facial expressions you were making.
Yeah.
Nothing was like
Isn't
a secret
that
to
funny?
me. I was like, I know
could
what
do the
she's
same with you.
doing. Yeah, like I know what's up. Anyway, I'm
That's
giving my
so
best
interesting.
Garrett Graham vibe today.
Dude, I literally love that. Do you know that I just saw that Mika? And for some reason I'm forgetting his name, the singer guy. He's the singer in the show.
Oh, the Australian guy?
Yeah.
Or the British
that they're
guy or whatever?
dating
Yeah.
IRL.
No way.
Yeah. Look it up.
Really?
Look it up. Look it up.
Really? Just because
And
I
I'm
know
happy about it
she
because
cut
she
things off
came
with
from like a
her.
really bad relationship. I don't know if you saw the podcast where
I did.
the guy was like that she was with who was like on Ned's Declassified. I'm just like, okay, Ned.
Whatever that is, by the way. Like
Whatever.
I don't know what that is. Like anything Zach and Cody and beyond, I have no idea what any of that is.
It's actually funny because I feel lucky in the way of like where I feel like if you were born in like 1990 to like 1994, we really got the like tail end of like the 90s because you're like you grow up in the 90s and then like the early 2000s. So I kind of get both references where I feel like you grew up in definitely the 90s and then in the 2000s you were kind of like getting too old
like
for
I was
that.
too old for a lot of that. Even Hannah Montana, I was too old for
Yeah,
Hannah Montana.
you were too old
so
for
it's
that.
like
Yeah.
wasn't it like the 15 or 20 year or something of Hannah Montana not too long ago?
Yeah.
And everyone was like losing their minds. And I was like, okay.
It's always crazy to me when someone's like, oh, it's, 35 years celebrating or 30 years. And I'm like,
No, that's sick. It's like there's a lot of that stuff coming out right now. And I have to keep reminding myself, okay, fair, but I was like 13 when that came out. So yes, it was 25 years ago, but I was still only 13.
Did you
or
see
whatever.
I'm sorry, but did you see the previews for the new Toy Story 5?
No, I haven't seen them yet.
well,
I'm terrified.
I cried in the previews.
No, dude, I can't.
I cried, and it's literally about how like Andy's daughter is like she doesn't need toys anymore because she has her iPad, and she's like, I don't need toys, like just get rid of them. And they're like, we have to save her. Like she's only has her tablet. Like this can't be it. And I'm just like, dude, the Taylor Swift song of it all, like it just is just the previews.
No, even you just
got me
talking
in my
about
feels.
it. Even you just talking about it, I'm going to start getting emotional. Like, here's the thing is that one thing about Pixar is they're going to gut punch you.
Gut punch you. And now
they're going to gut punch you.
They're
going to kill a parent in the beginning for sure.
Always.
A parent's got to go. I'm surprised they're letting Andy live, honestly.
Are they? I don't know.
We don't know.
And it's also funny because he like takes his hat off and he has a bald spot. So funny. I think I'm gonna go see it. Yeah, he takes his hat off and he has a bald spot.
I mean, I'm gonna see it. I'm just gonna be crying. Like I don't have there's no stability in my emotions anymore. I've realized.
Same.
Stability left the building a long time ago.
Also, Hudson is so in his action figure phase, and I love it so much, dude. Like, I can't even tell you. He just like, first of all, he wants to display them all because dad
Right.
displays his stuff. So he will play with very certain ones, but then he's very particular on like put them back. And like each one, I just recently got him like a case, like a big bookshelf for them. And then I got him
Amazing.
special stands for each of them. So he'll like put them back and like position them in certain ways. And it just is so sweet. And sometimes I'll like walk past his room because he'll just play in there by himself and just play with his action figures. And like last night, for instance, he was on the floor and he was just kind of like making both of them talk. And I was like, soak this in. Soak this in,
Mm-hmm.
you know? There's those moments as a mom that
Totally.
are just like so special. Like that. And then this weekend we were driving and we all had the windows down and I was looking in my rear view mirror and I had my glasses on and I noticed that Ava was looking at me and she was copying everything I was doing. So if I was going side to
Oh,
side, she was going side to side and she was just staring at me going like side to side. If I started singing the words, she would start mouthing whatever, everything. If I was doing,
so
and so I started
cute.
doing hand movements to see if she would do it and she would do it. And that lasted for like 10 minutes and she did not keep her eyes off of me. And I just remember thinking, oh my God, soak this in, like take this in, just
Yeah.
seeing her looking at me and like remember this moment, you know?
Right.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
that was last night too. I was just like, walked by his room and I just looked at him and I was like, oh, remember this moment. He's just sitting on the floor making his little
Right.
flash and his Batman talk and like, so sweet.
You got to
Yep.
remember these moments for when they're teenagers and they're like, I fucking hate you, mom. You're
I
the
know,
worst
dude.
mom ever. And then you can go back to when they were playing on the floor.
God.
Also,
Toy.
not you talking about collecting action figures, putting them in bookshelves and having stands. That's my life currently with my husband. So
Why you guys got
I
stand? You guys
get
got
that.
a
Well, because
bookshelf?
he has all of his stuff. And then
Yeah.
there's
Are you
stands, there's like
displaying
the
it though
whole,
now?
not in the home,
Oh,
not in the
right, right,
actual
right, right.
house. You know what I
Yeah, the
mean? But
three,
like,
our husbands are collector. Like they are,
yeah, it's
Brian will
figure
get a
collectors.
toy. Yeah. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
a toy. And he's like, this is a
This is
figure.
a figure.
And I'm like, nah, it's a
Martin
toy.
listens to a wrestling figure podcast. It's a podcast where they talk about wrestling figures. Do you know what I
Dude,
mean? It's like
if Brian
there's a
had one
niche for
about a comic,
everything.
yeah, totally. There totally is. But
And I love that.
I also think that kids just don't play with toys anymore. Like when we go out and about, you know, we used to be big on iPad and
Yeah.
phone watching. But like,
Yep.
when's the last time you've seen us? Now I pull out, and I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. Listen, when my kids are home, if I need a minute, honey, we're putting on the most eyeball sucking like TV if
Yeah.
mommy needs a minute. Don't get it twisted. I am not
Right.
saying I'm any better than anyone else, but
Right.
I wanted to make like mealtime more connection. So I'll bring like a little I have this like little boxes for each of them that has like crayons and stickers and whatever, little tiny action figures in it that we'll play with and sometimes we'll all draw together. But like because when's the last time? Like you, I just feel like kids just don't play with things anymore. Like I was talking to Heather about this, my publicist. She was
Mm.
saying like we grew up, our parents would be like summer camp. There's not like I went to one summer camp I can remember, but we weren't like a summer camp family, were we?
Yeah, we absolutely were.
I cannot remember one summer camp.
I mean, we
I
went
remember
every
growing up and
summer.
our parents were just like, go out and play. Like, or I would go to friends'
Oh.
houses and we would have play dates and they'd be like it wasn't like, it was more so like, go to your friend's house and play, or they can come over here and play. Although I would never really remember having a ton of play dates at our houses. I always remember going to other people's houses and
Mhm.
then
Mhm.
being like, no one checked in on us. Like, it was just like,
Right. No, we
do your
definitely did
thing.
go to summer camp. You probably just don't remember. We went to the same summer camp for a long, long time. And before
Which
that, we went
one?
to a totally different one. We went to Calvary. Calvary had it was a Christian summer camp,
God, dude,
and we would
isn't that
go every
insane that
summer.
I don't remember? See, I don't think my kids will be like that
Yeah, we
because
went for
Hudson's
like
memory,
5 years.
bro, I have
Hmm.
no recollection.
And then
I have to
before
do
that, in
EDMR or whatever it is where they like, I'll bet you though that would
Martin did
unlock a
that.
lot of trauma. But like
Probably, but then you get your memories back,
yeah, I
you
kind of want to
know?
do it for that.
Then there was in where we used to live, like, over at Newbury Park, there was there's that park over there, right? Do you remember the one that's
Yeah.
across from the Trader Joe's right now? over there in the
Yes, Orchard.
corner. That Borchard, yes. Um, that we used to go to that a summer camp there for like
I
years
kind of
before we went to the Calvary one.
got it. Okay.
And Calvary was
Okay.
fucking lit, by the way, because Calvary we would go to, and I don't know if you were in this age group, so maybe you didn't go on these, but they took us to like a theme park every Friday. So we would go to Knott's Berry Farm,
Kind
or
of
we would
remembering.
go, yeah. So we like one time we went to Knott's Berry Farm, one time like we would go to the pool. There was like a public pool that they would take us to. We went to Six Flags one time. You probably don't remember, but it
I'm
was
kind
very
of
funny
remembering as you're
because
talking.
even then, and I was like probably 10, maybe even earlier than that. Maybe you didn't go as much as I did because you were young, you were little. But
Yeah, because I feel like 5, you don't really go to summer camp, really.
yeah, maybe not, maybe not. I
And then
went
we had a
a
nanny.
lot. Yeah. Yeah, there was that too. But I remember thinking when I was at the summer camp because it was like Bible study. I remember being like, okay, I'll like see through this Bible study because we're going to Six Flags on Friday. Like, but in my mind, I had to sit through it and be like, yeah, for sure. Like, even back then, I remember thinking and
That's
feeling like
so
that,
funny.
where I
I'd
was
probably
just
be like,
like,
"Yay, what are we gonna learn today?"
yeah,
Bible.
literally. I was like, oh my God, just like whatever. I just want to go to the pool. You know what I mean? But
That's so
we
funny.
did also do a lot of going to friends' houses for sure. For
Yeah, like,
sure. A
I
lot of that.
vividly remember, like, doing a lot of friends' houses, and also, I remember growing up, like, my friend Jacqueline, I've talked about her before, but she had, like,
Hmm.
2 tortoise in her backyard, and, like, we would just go and walk around outside, just, like,
Yeah.
willy-nilly, like, up and down the street. We would go to, like there was, like, an older woman who lived, like, 6 houses up that we would go visit and just, like, have tea with her, or, like, she would give us cookies. But that no one, like,
Dude,
knew where we were going. We would just ride our bikes. We just go around.
yeah.
Can you imagine? I literally see someone, like a little girl who walks home from school. She's maybe 8. And she walks home by herself every day, and I am taken aback by it.
No,
And now that's
no,
how
no, no,
we
no.
but it was just like
Here's the thing is like we don't live in that world, and listen, we're sounding like boomers right now, and
I
I'm okay with
know.
that because we also, I know that a lot of the people that listen to our podcast are our same ages and are
Right.
mostly millennials, right? We grew up during a time before the internet, and so we know what it's like to like not be able to sit and be streaming. We know what it is like to
Yeah.
not be able to, like, not everyone had a laptop. It's like you had a family computer at best.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you had to go out and find your own fun. You had to go find your own entertainment. Like,
We're like
you
the
had to
last
have toys.
generation
You
of
had to use your imagination.
imaginations. Really
Imagination.
interesting. Huh.
I know. It was a good time. It was a good time. It is interesting how you guys are not like iPad people, but I do think that that probably is like by kid to kid because you felt like the
We
kids were
used to
acting
be though.
up. I know, but you felt like the kids were acting up more when they were watching, when they had access to the iPad all the time. And I think
Yeah.
if kids aren't acting up and they actually just are calm,
Great.
bust that
Use it.
iPad out
Use
whenever
it
you
as a tool.
need.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
literally used to give Hudson the iPad to literally watch, and now we took the iPad away. I don't even know where it's at anymore. But also another thing I want to mention is that like we are living in a no shoes household world where like
Mhm.
we never grew up with like, oh, take your shoes off at the door.
Yeah. I mean, I also think that's cultural because I remember I would go to I had a friend named Jackie and she was Japanese and her mom was Japanese. And every time I went to her house, we had to take our shoes off at the front door. And I know that in Japan, that's like a super, super like that. It is like you do not wear shoes in the house. Like it is like you may as well go in and try and stab someone if you're walking around with shoes on. So, uh, that to me was like, oh, this is just like normal at Jackie's house. You know, like
Right,
I
but what
just
I'm
didn't
saying
do
is
that.
I think that now it's universal for
Yeah, for
everybody.
sure, for sure, for sure. Well, I think also like it's, I don't know, maybe we're just like more aware of germs now, you know, and we're all just kind of like,
Yeah.
ugh, you know, like icky. Like, where have you been? You know what I
Yucky,
mean?
dude.
I like, and also we just like care more about our stuff, I think, than maybe before. Cause like, I don't know. I just remember being at like my friends' houses and like you could just do kind of anything. Like you could roll around, you could jump on stuff. Like no one really cared. But now it's like, that's a restoration hardware couch. Like get off of it. You know, like it's
I
just,
know.
it's a different
It's so
vibe.
funny. I had one of Hudson's friends over yesterday, and the nanny, she had taken one of the blankets off that was like a nicer blanket. And she was
Mhm.
like, put it back, go put it back and fold it nice, blah, blah, blah. And I came in, I was like, it's okay, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine. I was like, listen, there's a reason everything in here is thrifted. Because like,
Mhm.
you know, if
Mhm.
it breaks, it wasn't that expensive anyways.
Right, right. Well, okay. I have a question for you. Uh, so all parents pretty much have the cameras in their kids' rooms now, right? Like that's a ubiquitous thing.
Yes, babies, yes, but I have a lot of friends who took the cameras out once their kids turned like 5.
That's what I was gonna ask is like, when do you take those out? Like, when
Bro,
are
not
you
until my
not
kids are 18.
you're gonna see some shit you don't want to see, sister. No, but like I was thinking about last night randomly. I was like, huh. I was like, I wonder when like parents take those out of there because I remember being 6 or 7. And if I would have been so aware of a camera watching me at 6 or 7 and maybe even 5, I just was thinking back to like my earliest memories, like playing alone in my room. And I can think back to about 5 of like strong memories. And I was like, oh, I think I would have been really aware of that. But like, is that
Do
a
you think it would have made you feel more safer knowing mom and dad knew what you were doing, were looking
no?
after you, or you think it would make you feel more uncomfortable?
Oh, it probably would have messed me up, I think, a little bit, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it would have made me be like,
But also when you were a baby, there probably was not cameras. There was more
mm-mm.
just sound. Even when I was a baby, there wasn't cameras.
No, yeah,
So,
no.
um, yeah, it's actually funny you bring that up because we've been thinking about that because we still have it in Hudson's room. However, he will ask us like, okay, and you'll be able to hear me right through the camera if I need you at night. Like he kind
Mm,
of finds a safety in it.
yeah,
So I'm like, okay, do I take it away? But then also it's like there's times where we'll look at the camera and he's like halfway off the bed and we go in and we fix him and we like, you know what I mean, or whatever.
yeah,
Or he'll literally be like literally like halfway about to fall off the bed and we'll be like,
right,
oh my God, let's go in and fix him, you know? But
right,
then part
right.
of me is like, I want him to have that, you know, autonomy and not feel like we're watching. So it's, I don't really know, but I think that I think we'll probably end up taking it out of his room soon. Um,
Yeah, I think
you
as soon
know,
as they can kind of be aware of it, it might be, I don't
yeah.
know, I feel like there's not, um, we're we haven't really seen that generation of kids grow up yet who have had like the full surveillance of
I
their
know.
time in their rooms. So it's like, who knows if it's even going to make a difference, like if it
Yeah.
matters.
And that's the
But
thing also is like my kids' cameras aren't in their whole room. It's just over their
yeah,
bed.
yeah, right. As they
Which is
sleep,
like
as they sleep.
which is like kind of crazy. But it's also been
No,
a
it is
blessing
so
because it's
crazy to
like
me. Yeah.
I can literally, I mean, this is crazy, but I can watch him in the morning and be like, oh, he's moving around. He's gonna be awake in the next 10 minutes. And I know he's gonna start coming downstairs. And I can like prepare myself, which is
Sure.
crazy. Which is crazy.
Listen, it's all a little bit wild. You guys let write in. Let us know
Yeah,
what's
I'm
your take on
curious
this.
actually.
Like, when did y'all take the surveillance cameras out of your kids' rooms? Which is like something.
But
Here's my
also I
only
think about
complaint.
this.
Can I just say I'm not a parent, so I'm not obviously passing any judgment whatsoever either way. I think do whatever the hell you want to do that makes you feel comfortable and makes you feel in control of your household. But does it make people and kids more comfortable with the idea of being surveilled all the time? And
Right, because
you
it's
think
that's
about
what
the
it's gonna
fact that the
be.
second you walk out the door,
Right.
well, you think about the second you walk out the door, you're being surveilled, like by everyone's Ring cameras. And when you go into a store, when you go into a
Totally.
restaurant, it's like we are under constant surveillance. And so I'm like, do we like that as a society? I guess.
Right. But then also I see videos that circulate all the time of it'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this happened." And it'll be an interaction that happened inside someone's like living room. And I'm like, "Wait, you guys just have like a
Yeah.
ring or something in your living room or like on your in your
Yeah.
own bedroom?" Like that's
That's like old
crazy.
school almost. That's like nanny cam style. Remember when
Nanny
they would like
cam
hide
style.
cameras and yeah. And
Yeah, but it is
it's
true.
saved kids before because you saw that,
Totally.
the nanny
That
was
shit was
like,
going on. And the thing
yeah,
is like it's so true about being surveilled. I can pretty much look on my phone at any point in my house and outside any perimeter
yeah.
and know where my children are at. Like there is just,
Absolutely.
which is crazy. I mean, it's also the world we're living in. It's like part of me is like, yeah, this is not great, probably for the mental, but also do they just not know what they don't know? But then also, this world's crazy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Again,
So,
you just have to do what's best for you and whatever you feel is
yeah.
right. And I think by kid, it's probably different, you know?
Um, I made I want to know if you've ever made a purchase
Mm.
in the depths of an ailment that was something that you were just like, I don't care how much it is. This thing is something that I need right this very second. Should this happen again to me, I need this thing because whatever is going on sounds like it would feel amazing. And now let me tell you what I bought.
Okay.
Yesterday, I had a migraine
Mm.
all day long. Like
Mm.
all day long.
The
And then I got
worst.
fed this ad. And I get
Of
migraines quite
course.
often. And I got fed this ad for the Theragun um, eye mask that
Mm. Okay.
it's like a full blackout eye mask. It
Love.
has heat, it has
Love.
vibration, and it has like
Love.
ocular massage. It's $219. And bro,
Holy shit.
last night I was like, I need a, I this is
I
something
need
like when
this.
I say purchase, I mean this kind of purchase. I was like, I need to have this immediately because
Yep.
A, this was such a bad migraine. I was like, I don't care. Nothing is worth feeling this again. I want something that,
Sure.
because I was just like, I want something to just like consistently be like moving around my face. And like, I want darkness and I
Right.
want heat. And this had checked all the boxes. And I was like, if I don't have this in my
Yeah.
hands tomorrow,
Right.
I'm going to lose it.
Dude, they gotcha.
No,
They
they
gotcha.
got me, and it comes today between 10 and 3. Like,
But
I can't eat it.
here's the thing. That sounds so delicious. Like I think that headaches after nausea, I think headaches and migraines of course, are the worst pain.
Oh my
I would
God.
rather have stomach, any other kind of ailment other than nausea and other than a migraine slash like headache. Like those to
Yeah.
me are like
It
it's
affects everything.
oh it's just like it knocks you out. It lights out for you, you know.
Yeah, like
And
my
I think
eyes
that
get
women get them
blurry.
worse. I think that women get them worse. I really
Oh,
do.
for sure. And I think
We're
that
doing a lot of thinking, I think. Women are doing more thinking in the world. So this
we are
brain that
thinking more.
we're thinking more
It's
and I
getting
think
more work.
yeah, it's more of a workout and so we're getting more headaches, worse headaches.
Yeah.
Lots of thoughts.
Dude, I just had to have it. I had to have it. I literally went on Amazon and I was like, oh, I can be here tomorrow between 10 and 3. I need it. I don't care how much it is. My kids
Yep.
won't be going to summer camp this summer because mommy had to
Yeah.
have Theragun. A Theragun, I think. And now if it doesn't work, I'll return it fine. But I was just like, I don't know. I need this on my face right now. I need it.
It sounds lovely. It sounds lovely. I bought something the other day when, actually not the other day. It was about probably 2.5-ish weeks ago when I got back from New York, and my feet were so sore still from being in heels for 3 straight days.
Yeah.
And it wasn't expensive, not at all. But it was a situation like that where I was like, "This sounds so lovely. I'm
You had to
buying
have
it
it.
now,"
And
and
you
I
love
had
a
to have
thing
it.
like this.
I love a thing, you guys. If you don't know me, I love a little kebab, like a little, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
say my collection's complete? You want thingabobs?
Completely. I've
I've
got
got
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
It's toe spacers. So like you put it's like gel
Excellent.
and it spaces your toes out. And you guys don't, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm rocking with a pretty crazy bunion on the old right foot. Okay.
Yeah.
And it gets so affected by heels.
Yeah.
And my toes just like the whole foot just hurts. And the idea of having something that just was like forcing all of my toes to spread open and be like that
And
was so lovely.
did
And I
it?
got it the next day and it's been great. I wear it at night. I wear it for like 10 to 15 minutes every night. And I feel like it's actually helped like relieve a lot of just soreness around my bunion area.
Really? And now, but
Yeah.
when you take it off, do your toesies feel sore?
Not really. Not if you only wear it for like 10 to 15. I think if you go
Okay.
over that, I think eventually it kind of it's like, hey, like this isn't how we're supposed to be,
This
but
isn't how we're supposed to be living.
yeah, like we're not supposed to be like, you don't have webbed toes, dude. So you need to like figure this out.
Right, like chill.
But and listen, now was it $8? Yeah. Like were they $8? Sure. Were they not $219? Yeah.
I'll have to let you guys
But
know
they could
this
have
is
been
the best
50 bucks.
219.
They could have been
Yeah.
They could have been $50 and I would have bought them because I was like, my feet need the relief right now. Thank God I also have a built-in foot massager in my husband because I don't know what I would do. I really don't know
See,
what
that's
I
the
would
thing
do
about
without
Brian is
that.
I'll be like, will you like rub my eyebrow? And he'll do it for like 3 minutes. And I'm like, no, I need you this. I need you to do this for like 25 minutes. Okay. I need you to lock in. So that's why I was like, we need $219 worth of goggle.
Yeah. Right.
I also will say I want
to tell us how it works.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. If it's not blowing my mind, I'm returning that shit so fast. Now, I will say this. I've also had this really bad pain in my shoulder here. And every time I get a shoulder massage, they're always like, oh my God, what do you do for work? Because it is a knot. Okay.
Right.
I have these
They're like,
clamps.
are you laying bricks?
And I'm like, no, but I am putting sand between my sandpavers that are 35-pound bags each. So kind of.
That's so crazy.
There's these clamps that people use for like photography. They're like, have you ever seen those like orange clamps?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I used some of them for my set. Bro, the way that this was so much pain the other day, I took one of those clamps and I clamped it on my shoulder because nothing was strong enough. Like nothing. I have all the things also. And I was like, I need to just fucking clamp this shit. So I literally took one of those and clamped it and it felt so good.
Did it?
So good. Yes, dude. Because I just needed something to be like pinching it just to like relieve a little bit. And I don't know, dude. I think I kind of found a hack with that.
I think you need to like actually sell something like that because it kind of reminds me of like,
the strongest grip ever.
Right. You know, when people do like woodwork and they have that thing that they like put the piece of wood in and then they like to like keep it steady while they're working on it.
Yes.
I feel like you almost need one of those for like the shoulder that you could just clamp on and
crank it.
Crank.
Why don't they have that?
Dude.
Okay.
Well, because listen, dude, an opportunity.
I know. See, like Sarah Blakely always says, find the solution, find the problem and be the solution.
Yeah. Okay, hello, sharks. I am here with my absolutely
this may just look like a construction clamp. This is actually for your triceps.
And it is.
Triceps.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for $500 million.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I would buy like just clamp on different sizes because it's like sometimes you just need that. I want that for like above my eyebrows when I do get like an ocular headache to just clamp my eyebrows right here, dude.
Dude, you just need me there. You need me to be down the street.
Because you and I have strong hands where I'm like, I need to get in there. And you can always tell a massage that has intention behind it. And I've talked about this before. I don't like touch without intention. If the intention is you're just going to do it to just do it, then don't even do it. If you're going to do it with the intention of making me feel better or the intention of making my massage feel relaxing or feel nice, then do it.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, dude.
And I feel like I do massages with intention for sure. Like I like the feeling of like being able to like relieve pain on somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
and
like good masseuse.
I can like, I think I would be a good masseuse because like I give Martin massages all the time and like it's just like you almost have to like become one with this person's body and like visualize where their pain is. Think about what you would want done. Yeah. And do that. Not just
That's what I tell Brian all the time.
Can you massage here?
Where would you want?
Right.
But also
some people can't. They can't.
I'm also not like, that's not my love language.
I know.
And so I will do it, but I'm not like, oh, let me.
You're also not intentionally with it.
I know. I mean, I will be if I like really put my whole bussy into it. But I will say I follow this one couple. I can't remember their handle, but they are just like rubbing up on each other. And I will watch their videos and I'm just like, the intention behind this, you can just tell. They'll like go in here and they're just like, And I was like, I could feel
Absolutely.
it through the screen.
What you and Brian should do was what Martin and I
Take
do.
a take a class.
No, but we do I guess what you would call like
A
naked
sensual
massages.
massage.
Yeah, like where you're
Bro,
both
Brian would
naked.
last 35 seconds.
Brian needs to take it
Yeah,
seriously. And
I
he
know
needs
Brian
to
would.
be
I
like,
know.
and that way he can like you're connected. Like you put some music on, just like some chill, like, whatever music. And then you just 10 minutes each side. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you switch. And if it turns into something, that's great. What? Why are you
Bro, but then
laughing?
every time is here's the thing. I can't relax in the way where it's like I know this is gonna turn into sex. Because then I can't relax. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, give me a massage, but then it's like, okay, now I'm gonna get railed out. It's like I just want to relax and then just like go to bed or just like you know what I mean? I just like that's not how
But you guys
Brian
can't
is.
just say to each other, you can't
I
just
can.
say, you can't just say to Brian, this is gonna, you should be like, this is gonna end with nothing. We are just doing this to connect. Like,
Yeah.
sorry. You know what I mean?
I can. Yeah, I don't know if Brian can. He's like an 18-year-old boy. I'm like, I don't know, dude. You are like I don't know what planet you're on. But
I
that
know,
does sound
dude.
nice. We should
Listen.
do a little massage class or something. Also, I want to tell you a funny story. So
Okay. I want to
this
hear it.
morning I was taking Huds and I was at a 4-way stop and it was very clearly my turn to go because I had gotten there first. But then this guy in this red Tesla, literally as I'm going, okay, just to give you a visual on this audio podcast, I was starting to go forward and then he starts going. And literally I'm like, are you going to stop? Like, what the like, it would have been a way where it's like, if he kept going, he would have hit the side of my car almost.
Right.
And I was kind of like, are you going to stop? Like, are you okay? And he just kind of like
Yeah.
kept going and like looking forward. And then I looked at him and I was like, put my hands up, like, are you okay? Like, what the fuck? Like, basically, right? I never
Right.
get mad, but I was just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, are you here? Are you
Yeah.
coherent? Anyways, he flips me off. Okay. Flips me off. And I'm like,
Oh
now
no.
I drop Hudson off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
By this time, I'm still like seething a little bit because I'm just like, what a dick in your red
Yeah.
Tesla. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I go to drop something off at UPS. I'm the only one in UPS. And who doesn't walk in behind
No.
me?
No.
The guy who flipped
No.
me off. Yep. Yep.
What
I
happened?
I mean, literally, I was like seething. I had no brain power to say anything because I was like, I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm going to say. I don't know
Yeah.
if he even clocked it that it was me, but I
Right.
sure as hell clocked that it was him, which just goes to
Sure.
show me he's the kind of guy who probably does this all day long, that he doesn't even
Totally.
clock the person.
No.
And he just like flips off people. But bro, can you believe I literally was like, oh my God, I wish I had something in my Rolodex to refer to say to him because I was like horrified. And I went
Right.
outside and sure enough, his little red Tesla was parked right in front of my car.
Should have keyed it.
I know I should have. What I should have done is left a note and been like,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey. Why
learn
don't
how
you
to
use that finger?
fucking drive
Why don't you use
and
that finger?
shove it up your
cornhole,
pee
buddy.
hole.
Here's the thing. I think that we need to make signs for our cars that flip out when somebody's doing something crazy. Like,
Agreed.
I want a sign for my car
Like
when
clowns.
when I'm driving and someone is about to T-bone me. I want a little sign that flips out and says, no,
no,
nor. It says, girl.
Dude, even
No.
my car was kind of like, girl. Like, literally, we have one
Car
of the
was
newer,
like, girl.
we have one of the newer cars where it'll alert you of everything, dude. Literally everything.
Yeah.
If I take my hand off of the wheel while I'm driving, it'll go ding ding ding. Put hands
Ours
on
is
wheels.
the same thing.
Yeah,
we can't do one. I feel like I have a helicopter parent in my car, living in my car. If I'm driving over the speed limit that is marked, it's like, hey, girl.
Yep.
Hey,
girl.
queen, slow down.
And so as he was approaching, it was like ding, 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 ding from the side. And I was
so
like,
he was close to you.
He was not even though it registered it far enough to know like, hey, this car, like basically speed up because of someone's, you know what I mean?
Got it.
And so it was just like, bro, even my car is clocking this. So just like step back. Okay. I so wish I had the balls to say something. Yeah. I wish I had the balls to say something.
You know what, though? These days, you just don't know what people...
Yeah, and you don't know.
You don't know what
someone
people
who's that...
Like, have what they got. You know what I mean? You just don't know. Like, it could be a really, really bad interaction. Sorry guys, we had a little issue with one of our internets, but probably mine. Here's the thing is that Time Warner can suck my entire left nut because,
bro, who uses Time Warner anymore is what I want to know.
I think that's like, here's the thing.
AOL.
This is how you know that I am a princess and I don't deal with the bills in this house because I don't even know who provides our internet. Maybe it's DirecTV, maybe. I think it could be that.
Again, is that AOL? Like, that's like, isn't it Verizon?
I don't know. Is it Yahoo? Like, what even is any of it anymore? I don't know. But here's the thing. It sucks balls. And one time I went on my Ring and I wrote, is anyone interested in reaching out to get fiber optics put in the in the town or like in our area, because you can get fiber done if like a bunch of people come together and ask.
We have it. I know.
And that's when you get good internet, right?
Yeah.
I know. Right. Well, yours is also kind of sketchy sometimes too. So I don't know.
That's true.
But I think like one person responded and was like said something just like so asinine and just sort of like, I mean, like, yeah, they you know, there's like, I don't remember. They were like, oh, you have to be like a company for it. And I was just like, okay. I was like, fuck you guys then. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, you guys. It's so crazy. You know who has the best fucking internet is Martin's brother. When I went to their house, when I was last at their house, I had to upload the podcast. And bro, the way that it uploaded in like 2 seconds, it was crazy fast. I was like, oh,
we're an internet podcast.
Hard.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah,
if something,
fiber optics.
Here's the thing is that we're all such a spoiled generation that literally if my phone takes more than 4 seconds to load something, I'm like, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit, dude.
A lemon.
Dude.
A lemon.
My phone's always a lemon, even though it's just doing the most. I'm just like, nah, dude, this is not
all your apps are open. Yeah. You've got 750,000 photos.
37 minutes of footage. And I'm just like
45 minutes of HD video just sitting on there. Yeah.
Bad.
We're asking the absolute most of all of our technology.
Well, yeah, dude, because I don't know if we're going to have trillionaires now. Like, I want the most. Sorry.
Absolutely. You better provide some fast-ass internet, dude. I better be able to think, and it uploads my shit.
Thank you.
So sue me, so take me away.
Guys. Thank you.
Guys, I don't know what this episode's going to be because we've been dropping out and things have been stopping and stalling. And you guys won't be any the wiser, but if you knew the struggle we went through with this episode, you would. And this just goes to show our level of professionalism because you would never know.
Dude, with it.
Unless I leave all of this in.
Can you imagine? This is the most like chaotic, truly the most chaotic episode ever. But honestly,
we had the kids coming in, we had the kids screaming, we had the kids
screaming and everybody like
Hunter screaming. I mean, guys, it was the only thing missing was me yelling at the dogs.
I know
what I mean?
Which listen, we have 30 seconds, so anything could happen. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you as always. And thank you so much for being Patreon listeners. And we will see you in a couple weeks.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you, so please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind-the-scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Mikhail McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.